Hey y'all, what's up? It's Nikira. Today we're going to be doing my updated brow routine. I haven't done a brow routine in like over a year, almost 2 years. I know. As you can see, I'm lacking in the brow area. The brow department is not on my side. So I have to do a lot just so I can get brows that even look halfway decent. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. I use two different pencils. I use a darker one for my tail, and I use a little bit of a lighter brown for the beginning of my brows. I use an eyebrow pencil for my concealer. I use a concealer, and I use a blending brush to blend out my concealer so I can make sure everything looks as natural as possible. And if you have thin brows like me, hopefully you can learn something, and hopefully I can help you out, girl, because I know the struggle, okay? Like, it's just so hard out here, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, listen, don't judge, okay? This is how my brows naturally grow. This brow is just straight across my face, and then this one naturally grows up. So I try to tweeze them to make them as symmetrical as possible. First, I just take my lighter colored brow pencil. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Espresso. So I'm going to take the spoolie part of the brow pencil and just comb my hairs into place. So I just follow the natural line of my brows. And then I like to take the front of my brow further to where the corner of my eye starts. Just because it makes it look so much more natural. If I start with the bottom part of my brow and just draw that line, it helps me define my shape a whole lot better than I would if I was to start at the top. So I like to draw the bottom first. And then I just fill in the top. Now I'm just gonna fill in the front. And as you can see, this one is more arched, and now this one is a little bit more straight. So I have to draw this line a little bit differently. And since this brow is a little bit, I have a little bit more hair right here, I am going to bring the height of the brow up just a tad more than I would this one to make it a little bit more symmetrical. And then I just fill in the front. Alright, so now that I got my base down, I'm going to go back in with this brow. I always have to go back in with this brow because, as you can see, this brow is a little bit taller, or it's a little bit more raised. Just bring up that line just a tad. So now they look more alike. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Stud Brow Pencil from MAC. And I'm just going to draw my tail because I like my tail to be darker. So now I'm going to take my concealer. I like to use the Studio Finish Concealer by MAC in NC45 and a MAC 208 brush. This is like an eyebrow brush. I love this brush for my brows. So I'm just gonna dip in there a little bit. I don't even need a lot. And then now I'm just going to sculpt out my brows on the bottom. And once I draw my little line, I just take some more of that concealer on my brush, and then I just bring it down to blend it a little bit better. I'm just going to take this Sigma pencil brush, and I'm just going to use this to blend my concealer into my skin. So next I'll take my face powder. This is my overall setting powder for my foundation, and this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in color dark. And I'm gonna take a blending brush. This is a Sigma blending brush. I'm just gonna dip it in there and just set the concealer under my brows with my face powder. This just helps it look a lot more natural. It blends it into my eyeshadow. I don't have on any eyeshadow today, but normally this would help blend into my eyeshadow. Alright, so that's it. Because of my facial features, I feel like the thinner brow looks a little bit better on me, but they're still defined and they still have a little bit of a shape, and I had to create my own shape. So that's how I do my brows. Also, I want to say hey to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and joining the family and getting on the crazy train. Before you go, if you have not clicked that subscribe button, you know what to do. You know not to leave this video without clicking that subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and like it too. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.